Check. Mic check. Testing, 1, 2. That's not working. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Can you hear me out there? Make sure the sound is good so you can all hear me. Testing, 1, 2. That's not working. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Can you hear me out there? Make sure the sound is good so you can all hear me. BWTM Sports in association with roundforroundboxing.com. Roundforroundboxing.com. The new boxing game coming out on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. Check it out. Roundforroundboxing.com. Coming up shortly. The unified heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua, in his toughest test to date against the Russian former world champion, Alexander Povetkin. Stay tuned. While you're waiting, got a little treat for you that was watching on tuning in. Let's give you something to look at. First of all, that's not it. That's what you want to be looking at. Let's give you something else to look at while we're waiting for people in the room. You probably want to know a little bit more about Round for Round and the game itself. So what I did for you is here, check this out. Round for Round Boxing in association with BWTM Sports, the official channel for all things round for round boxing. Round for Round Boxing in association with BWTM Sports introduce Henry Armstrong, Homicide Hank. So these are the graphics for the game that will be coming out sometime next year. Homicide Hank, featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, champion of the world simultaneously, and now, well, he should have been middleweight champion, but for a draw. Great fighter. It was his grandson that spoke to us recently that gave us the permission to have him in the game. Homicide Hank. Look at those graphics. Pretty good, huh? Let's put something else out for you as well while we're waiting for Joshua versus Povetkin. How you all feeling tonight, and how do you think the fight's going to go between Joshua and Povetkin? Are you looking for a Joshua win early? Or something else? This is the G-Man, Jerome McLennan. The G-Man. Super middleweight. Big puncher. These are the graphics that, you know, how we built Jerome McLennan in the game. So you're looking graphics here from roundforroundboxing.com, the new game that's coming out on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. Just a little treat for you all to have a look at. For those of you who've seen it before, great. For those of you who haven't seen it before, now you've seen some great graphics here of a game that's coming out. So if you're a boxing fan, great. Okay, now let's get down to business, shall we? Gerald McClellan, the G-Man. But this is what you're here for. Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin. We thought it would be Wilder next, but no. Wilder's now going to be fighting Tyson Fury, as you know. They've just seen a stare-off here between Alexander Usyk and Tony Bellew. So that's coming soon to Sky Sports. They're just showing a clip here of Bellew and Usyk looking at one another for the longest while. Both the same height. So they're just standing looking. I don't know why they're standing looking over for long. I'm just waiting for them to kiss one another because they're just standing looking at each other for ages. It doesn't matter how long you stare at somebody. That's not going to make you beat anybody. Staring at someone. It's a staring contest. So how long are you going to stare at one another? So Bellew's talking to Usyk. This is not David Hay. So Okoli was terrible against Askin and the judges. Oh my, the whole fight was weird. Joshua easy work, no easy work. Povetkin way too small. Armstrong is looking great. Can you tell us more about more boxes? Of course I can. I can tell you this much. I can tell you that we have also Andy Ruiz, Lucas Brown, Chop Chop Corley, Amir Mansour, Lil B Hop, Jamal Herring, the Camachos, Vargas, Fernando Vargas, Butterbean. So we've got quite a few fighters that are part of the game, and there's a lot more fighters that will be part of the game as well. And they'll all be announced on BWTM Sports. We should be making another announcement or showing another fighter quite shortly. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget, check it out. www.roundforroundboxing.com. And by the way, while you're here, check us out. www.bwtmonline.com. Again, bwtmonline.com. Check us out. BWTM Online. Check us out. The TV station is up. Check it out. Have a look at it. So check it out. We're just switching the weight in here. 17 stone, 8 pounds, 5 ounces. He's 3 pounds heavier than he was in his last fight, Anthony Joshua. So much for him losing all the weight. Alexander Povetkin. So Povetkin won't be intimidated by Anthony Joshua, that's for sure. He's been there and seen it and done it. Back again. The Amakan commentary last week was priceless. I can't wait for the fight to start. Nor can I, John. Just seeing pictures there of Dillian White talking about the fight. And how do you think this fight ends? Do you believe it's going to be a Povetkin knockout? Do you believe it's going to be a Joshua knockout? Do you think it got a points? Can somebody tell me more about the Okoli fight? Because I didn't get to watch that. And what happened to David Price? Can somebody tell me what happened to David Price? Also, while we're at it as well, let us know where you are from in the world listening to this. It's always great to know where you're listening to this. Again, check us out on Facebook. Our new Facebook page is up. BWTM Online. Get across the Facebook and give us a like and share the page on your social media as well. Seeing loads of people out there cheering now for Joshua at Wembley. So we're just seeing images now of Joshua. I think knocking out somebody. I can't see who it was. Let us know where you listen to the commentary from. Good old Ireland. What happened? Why are people giving Povetkin a chance? Joshua is bigger, heavier, and younger, but he's not as experienced. Ireland, Midlands, Norway, Ireland. Nice. Got a few people from Ireland in. Price, no mass due to injury. I'm for the Middle East. Oh, my brother. Oh, I want to get to the Middle East. What part of Middle East are you? Dubai? Where are you from? Los Angeles. Shout out to LA. Because it was boxing, Povetkin has only tasted one defeat once. Yes, he fights bigger guys all the time, McTresher. Yes, Wales, get out. Shout out to Wales. I spent some time in Cardiff. I was in Canton, and I was in a place called Ely. Australia. Wow. Shout out to Australia. Spent some time there in Melbourne, over there, Belfield, and they did coaching in the school over there, Trinity Grammar School. One of the best schools I've ever been to. Private school, amazing. Bahrain, wow. Iraq and Bahrain, very nice places. Anybody want to give me an invite over? Got anything lined up for Peter Fury in the future? Gotta be the best interview. Yeah, definitely we should get back to talking to Peter as soon as possible. Obviously, after this Joshua thing blows over, I'll definitely get a chance to talk to Peter. I think it's always nice to talk to Peter outside the whole Joshua thing. So, Fury, Wild, Ortiz, Povetkin, White, probability of beating Joshua. We'll have to see. Pontypool, okay. UK Stratford just around the corner from me. Just around the corner from me. I am tonight. This commentary is coming live from Forest Gate. Yeah, so just up the road actually. From Romania. Wow, beautiful. No, you shouldn't come to Iraq. There's lots of wars. Oh, are you going to show footage? Live audio commentary. Do you know what that means? Live audio commentary means live audio commentary, basically radio. Just seeing images here of Shannon Briggs. Let's go, champ. Interesting situation now, obviously, with Manwar Shah and the WBA. That title was always looked like it was going to be a problem. I think somebody's going to try and do something with that now because Shah's tested positive. No surprising there. Not because of Manwar Shah. He might just be innocent in all this. But that WBA title could be taken by somebody else. Somebody with a name like a Dillian White or Derek Chisora, or obviously those two guys are going to fight one another. So that's out of the question. To me, so like a Bermain Stavern may get a shot at the title out of nowhere. It's just, these things can happen. In boxing, anything's possible. East London, Canary Wharf. Shout out to East London. Yeah, we went past Canary Wharf earlier. I think just before going through the Blackwall Tunnel. So shout out to Canary Wharf. Are you no longer in Ireland, Ingram? I'm in Birmingham. Yeah, no longer in Ireland. Are you in Birmingham? I was in Birmingham not too long ago. Nah, bro, you gotta let me know where you are. I'll come to Birmingham. If Joshua wins, do you think he will fight Wilder? Well, it depends if Wilder beats Fury, doesn't it? Wow, I've been watching your Round for Round channel. Amazing. Can you give when more footage is out, mate? Yes, there will be footage next week. Evening, Ingram. Hope you're well and life is kind. All good here. I bet Povetkin to KO, TKO 9-1. Yeah, it's a good bet there, to be honest. I mean, a lot of people are talking about Joshua and his punching power, but he hasn't yet shown that he's a world class puncher. He's never, and these people are making predictions of Joshua knocking Povetkin out in 3 or 4 rounds. He couldn't get rid of Dillian White in that time. He couldn't get rid of Takam in that time. He couldn't get rid of Parker in that time. And Povetkin is a far better fighter than all those 3 guys thrown together. None of those 3 guys have been an Olympic champion. Only Parker's as a world champion. But Povetkin's a different kettle of fish. This is a guy that likes punches thrown at him. So it's going to be interesting how Joshua engages tonight with Povetkin. I hope Povetkin had a sneaky few pills for this one. I think there are a lot of people that mistake Anthony Joshua for his fans, and you know, they're so passionate about him that sometimes it can get right up the noses of other people, you know, and the stories that they come out with. You can't knock the casual fan, because you know what? Truth be said, hardcore. I mean, most of the hardcores wouldn't pay to go and watch Joshua fight. Not against some of the guys he's fought previously. This fight they'd probably go and see. The argument is, some people are saying that Povetkin is shot and past his best. James Elibashir, Uncle James Elibashir, who's a regular, and was in camp with Povetkin and watched Povetkin and Serenko spar and Daniel Dubois. The stories that had come out in the media that Daniel Dubois was beating up Povetkin, well, you saw for yourselves in the Sky Sports preview behind the ropes or whatever it was. You saw that Povetkin was sparring and you didn't see no black eyes. And yeah, the countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, live and exclusive on BWTM Sports, live audio commentary of the big fight. Anthony Joshua, the unified heavyweight champion of the world, defending his title against the #1 contender, Alexander Povetkin. Okay, Michael Buffer is now calling to the ring. I believe it will be Alexander Povetkin coming first. Obviously, he's the challenger. We're just seeing images here, and I want boxing fans to watch this. These images, and you can't watch it, but you'll see Povetkin can knock you out with a left hook or right hand. This guy is utterly very, very dangerous. I've called this guy the white Mike Tyson because, you know, he does everything Mike does apart from not move his head like Mike. But in terms of explosiveness, and he's a little taller than Mike, you know, but when he hits you that left hook or that right hand, you're a goner. The fight begins now, ladies and gentlemen. The fight begins now. So Povetkin is going to be doing his ring walk. Here we go. Alexander Povetkin, all in black. I think, you know, he might not say it, but I think he tries to mimic the whole Mike Tyson thing. Black shorts and stuff. There he is. He's got all these people behind him. Povetkin looks fierce, boy. And here he comes. Experienced campaigner. Povetkin in his last fight, I thought, prepared beautifully for his fight with Anthony Joshua. A guy of similar height, long reach, punching power in David Price. Here comes Povetkin to the ring. He's saying something to himself. I don't know if that's the anthem being played in the background, but he's muttering something to himself. I don't think Povetkin's come for no payday, that's for sure. He's come to win them titles. I call him the White Tyson's on his way to the ring. But he's smaller and lighter and older than AJ. I think AJ will walk through him. Well, he didn't walk through Dillian White. He didn't walk for Takam. And he didn't walk for Joseph Parker. So those people are saying he's going to walk through Povetkin, who's a better grade fighter than all those guys put together. I'm sorry. If he does it tonight, I'll say it already. Anthony Joshua is the #1 heavyweight in the world. A far more impressive performance than Wilder put on against Ortiz, should he win. You've just seen Povetkin going a different direction to the rest of his team, and the Russian flag's in the air, and you're seeing fireworks going off as Povetkin's walking towards something. But he's walking. Oh, a long walk for Povetkin to walk. He's walking and he's walking and walking. It's a long walk. A long walk. I mean, I remember walking from the hotel around to the O2 Arena, get into the O2 Arena. It's one of them long walks. Have you ever had to do it? Walk from the hotel that's out there, the Intercontinental Hotel, to the actual O2 Arena. It's that kind of a walk. It's a long walk. But Alexander Povetkin's an experienced pro. He would have seen this walk he's got to do. You would have seen all of this. So Team Povetkin, all of them are there. Black and white. And then the Russians are not to be messed with. Down goes Fraser! Down goes Fraser! You remember that? Iconic moment. Big George was a monster. Whether Povetkin wins or not, he'll go for it. He won't let his chance go without giving it a proper shot. I rate Ortiz higher than AJ. I just think he's proved himself. Okay? Walking. A long walk. Yeah, it's a damn long walk. It's a long walk to that ring. You know, and you walk into the ring. As you walk into the ring, all sorts of things go through your mind. The doubts. Have I trained hard enough? Is this my moment? Am I ready for it? Okay, here we go. The big man. The golden boy for British boxing. The poster boy for British boxing. I call him Mr. Matchroom because, you know, Mr. DAZN, Mr. Matchroom, Mr. AJ. He does need a dominant performance tonight against a guy who everyone says is 39 years old and he's sharp. Well, he needs to put on that sort of performance. No, I almost did fight professionally. I was trained by Ronnie Rush, who was the trainer of Steve Robinson and Barry Jones. And unfortunately, I fell ill. My pro debut would have been at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. But, you know, in the end, I went and coached and was part of setting up the Frank Bruno Boxing Academy in Kent. Shout out to Wayne Llewellyn, if you're listening, by the way, and all those who are for doing with the Boxing Academy in London and in Kent. Expect a tough fight for AJ in the early rounds, but after round 6, Povetkin will be there on the plate for AJ. Oh, here we go. Is that Stormzy there? I'm not sure. Probably. Lights are going off and fireworks, and it's not Stormzy, it's somebody else, I think. Is it Stormzy? I can't tell. No, it's somebody else rapping. I don't know who it is. I'm sorry. You have to forgive me. Every day there's a new rapper coming out. I don't know. So if somebody could tell me who the rapper is, I'd appreciate it. That's a shame. You've done great things regardless. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. Okay, and here comes, well, I call him Hercules. The Tales of Hercules. Here comes Hercules. I mean, I don't think it's an insult calling somebody Hercules. I think it's the thing. That's just, you know, the only I call him Hercules, it's really because of the fans, because they make all these stories up about Anthony Joshua. Right? He's the one guy you need to be talking about in terms of one punch knockout power and running through people. It's Deontay Wilder. That's what he does. Here he comes, Mr. Matchroom. AJ, white gown. Fist in the air, and he's going for a nice stroll as well now. I think he's got a stroll. He's just pointing to the crowd and like walking. It's a long ass walk. He's just stopping and tapping fans, and yeah, of course. Anthony Joshua is inspiring many, many people in the UK to box, you know. There's a lot of pressure on this young man. I tell you, a hell of a lot of pressure. And so far, he's dealing with it okay. This is it, really. He's got a nation on his shoulders. And every fight he has, it's an incredible amount of pressure. Incredible amount of pressure. You know, he's almost got a whole nation behind him. Povetkin looks focused. I can't believe the bookie's giving Povetkin less chance than Parker. I think the bookies are Joshua fans, remember? Oh, he's standing on a tunnel now, Joshua. He must be knackered by the time he gets to the ring. I think that might be the plan. Fireworks going off or just fire going off. Joshua just standing there. I guess this is what makes it an event rather than just another boxing bout where you take this time to walk to the ring. If either of these guys got knocked out inside over a round or two, the ring walk would have been longer than the actual fight. You don't want that. Ingram, you're going to explode when Povetkin lands that left hook. Well, or the right hand, because he can do it with either hand. Joshua smiling. He's still walking. Just holding up a glove to his fans and smiling and just smiling and walking to the ring. It's an event. I said it's like huge pressure on this man's shoulders. Huge pressure. This is the wrong time as you're making the walk to the ring to start having doubts. Up, we're getting close to the ring now. The walk is over, I think. Yep, Joshua just final moments before he steps into the ring. Of course, the referee is going to be key in this fight. Steve Gray is going to be key. Is he going to allow inside fighting? Because that is where Povetkin is going to be dangerous. Mid to close range, because that's where Povetkin is going to be. Povetkin's got to force Joshua onto the back foot. When Joshua's on the front foot, it's one thing. Here we go. Here's a Taylor take. 28 to 39. 6'6" to 6'2". 17 stone, 8 pounds, 5 ounces. 15 stone, 12 pounds. 82-inch reach to 75. Really? Joshua's going to keep Povetkin on the jab. Debut 2013, debut 2005. 21 fights, 35 fights. 77 to 224. 95% knockout ratio to Povetkin 69. Just going to commercial break as for Joshua versus Povetkin. Just a warning to anyone who decides to advertise on the channel, i.e. live streams, you will be immediately reported. So don't do it. Room is warming up nicely. There we go. I think the commercial break's over and done with now. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate that. Yeah, please smash the like button. Do appreciate it. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share this live commentary on your Facebook page. Share it on your Twitter feed. Just share it all around so more people know about BWTM. And of course, check us out. www.bwtmonline.com. Check us out. Yes, you can share this to Facebook, though. You can share this live commentary to Facebook. I think this fight, so far, in whole AJ's body language has been so different. Usually AJ's body language is so much more intimidating than all the rest of it. This fight, he seems a lot more circumspect. I guess because he knows with Povetkin, you just can't go and intimidate Povetkin. Because Povetkin's seen it. He's been there. He's done it. And he's knocked guys out the size of Joshua and bigger than Joshua. So I love you, Mr. Announcer, man. Thank you very much. From Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh, let me give you a bomb squad. I thought I'd give you some of that. The referee, Steve Gray, he's going to be key in this fight. Referee a Joshua fight for the 5th time. Okay. If anybody knows what Steve Gray's like, please let me know. I don't know what Steve Gray's like. It's key for Povetkin. The referee's going to be key in this fight because if Povetkin can't fight on the inside, because that's where Povetkin's going to need to be. For me, Povetkin's got to come out in first round and literally jump on Joshua. Here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, as Michael Buffer would say, let's get ready to rumble for the unified heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first. Well, when they actually bring up his name and his record, I'll say. Povetkin, 39 years old, 35 fights, 34 wins, 24 by KO with only 1 loss. The #1 challenger for the unified heavyweight championship of the world and the former heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Povetkin. He's better than Howard Foster, okay. So Povetkin now just kind of does a mini pirouette. Very circumspect. He knows what needs to happen. He knows what he needs to do. Imagine having Putin as your prime minister or president. Okay. And now the champion, the unified champion. 21 fights, 21 wins, 20 by KO. He is the unified heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony AJ Joshua. You're enjoying that a little too much, Ingram. Oh man, you got to enjoy it. It's an event, so you got to put a little bit more hot sauce on it. Well, I don't know what this hot sauce was like tonight. But if the hot sauce wasn't good, then we'll have to try something else instead. Maybe try some peri peri instead. So here we go. It's nice to see that Joshua doesn't look bone dry. There's a bit of sweat on him. But this is it. I've said it already. If Joshua wins this fight, if he blows Povetkin away, my word, it's impressive. If he beats Povetkin, it's impressive. Because Povetkin is, for me, a much more difficult challenge than Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz had never been a world champion. Luis Ortiz had never been an Olympic gold medalist. This guy is genuinely world class. He is red alert for every second there is in this fight. It's red alert. Joshua's got to be on the jab, and he's got to keep Povetkin at distance. Do not allow him to get close. And the other thing with Joshua, when you're unloading, be careful of your chin, because that's where Povetkin's dangerous, when Joshua unloads. So Joshua's got to use the jab and box, box, box. It's key for Joshua. He cannot afford to get hit. One shot from Povetkin, this fight is over, I'm telling you. Okay. We're seconds away. And we're away for the heavyweight championship world. Joshua, hands up. Povetkin. Povetkin. Joshua throws a little jab. Joshua holding his ground. Joshua jabs to the body. Both guys tentative. Povetkin tries a little short left hook there. Just out of range. Povetkin just throws a little short jab there. Joshua jumps back. Joshua throws a jab himself. Joshua tries to throw a short left hook there. Povetkin slips aside. Povetkin to the body. Little short right jab to the body. Tentative jab from Joshua. Tries a short left hook there. Povetkin slipped back from it. Joshua tries to shoot the right hand there. Povetkin pull back. Right hand over the top from Povetkin. Joshua slipped under it. Joshua throwing the jab, popped the jab there. Joshua tries the right hand to the body. Povetkin trying to land himself. No one's really taking a back step. Both men are staying center of the ring. Povetkin just stepping back slightly, obviously, because Joshua's holding centre ground. Not much action happening at the moment. Very quiet start from Joshua. Every move needs to be calculated. Can't throw it. Little jab there from Joshua. Needs to be careful of that jab, Joshua. He brings it. Got to bring it straight back to his chin. Povetkin tries to slip inside there for the first time. And, Joshua from the left to the right. There. Povetkin tried to unload himself. Left, right from Joshua. Joshua with the jab. Povetkin just looking. Calculating in his mind how to slip in, how he's going to land his next punch. Joshua, tight. Flicking out the jab. Right to the body from Povetkin. Right hand over the top from Povetkin there. Just missed Joshua on the chin there. Got to be careful. Povetkin, Joshua's got to be careful when he's landing his shots from the outside. That Povetkin doesn't slip. He's one of the kind of guys who'll slip inside and throw a shot. Little shot there from Povetkin. Inching closer. Uppercut. Tried inside. Left hook there from Povetkin. Blocked the uppercut from Joshua. Joshua trying to stand in front of Povetkin. Not much is happening again. They're just looking at one another. A tactical battle for most of the first. Inside goes Povetkin, and Joshua's blocked by a short shot there. Ended around there. Joshua. Oh, dear me. Don't know if that was off balance or he stumbled there, Joshua. But Povetkin got on the inside. That's not good. Povetkin was able to get in the inside there. Let's look at it again. There you go. Hit the chin there, and Joshua did a little dance there. That's the first round. And look, he's got inside. Povetkin through the uppercut and the left hook. And Joshua, legs went slightly there. So interesting first round there. Very interesting first round. I told you Joshua's inside game is a question mark. He can't afford that to happen again. This is round two. Joshua out with the jab. Povetkin. Joshua trying to hit a short left hook inside. Joshua starts fast in the second round. He's got to be careful. He shouldn't engage with Povetkin because that's where Povetkin's going to hurt him. He should engage. Just de-engage with Povetkin. Do not engage with him. All right hand. Joshua again. Engage with Povetkin. This is dangerous stuff. He has got to not engage with Povetkin early. Use the jab box. Joshua's, I think he's bloody around the nose. He's got to be careful, Joshua. He cannot engage with Povetkin early or he'll get knocked out. Blood from Joshua's nose. He's got to be so careful. Do not engage with Povetkin. Right hand. Joshua's nose is bleeding. He's got to be so careful, Joshua. Do not engage with Povetkin. I've said this in the pre-fight. Do not engage. Use the jab and box. I don't know if Joshua's nose is broken, but he's got blood pouring from it. Mini crisis for the champion. You do not fight fire with Povetkin. You just don't. Because that's where he likes it. He likes you throwing bombs at him. Keep him at the end of the jab, Josh. Povetkin has lots of success early. In round two, he's trying again, Joshua. And Povetkin just missed with the overhand right. It's a good right hand there from Joshua back. But he must not engage with Povetkin. Povetkin on the inside again. Joshua ain't caught the right shot over the top. Joshua's nose is bloodied. It's a bloody mess. This is only round two. Joshua's got problems here. Right hand there from Joshua. Left, right from Povetkin. Right hand on top. Oh, my Lord. Joshua's just holding on there. Joshua trying to hit on the inside with the uppercut. Povetkin blocked it. Povetkin slipping left hook inside. Oh, But if Povetkin get one night, then it's all right. Povetkin's fine. I thought it was just a balance thing there. Joshua's got to be careful. The wide left hook of Povetkin and the right hand round the guard is what's causing problems. Joshua cannot stay in the same spot. He's got to use the jab and keep moving. He can't stay in front of Povetkin like this. Jab from Joshua. Right hand left hook. Short from Povetkin there. Just slipped out of it. Joshua in time. 20 seconds to go at the end for to end the round. Left hook. Again. Joshua giving Povetkin positions to get inside. He don't want to do that. Povetkin slipping on the inside and throwing the right hand on top. The feet are tripping over. He's tripping over one of his feet there. End of the round. Povetkin walks slowly back to the corner. The one thing about Povetkin, what people question, is the stamina of Povetkin. Looking at the right hand over the top. Okay. So we're looking for round 3 here. Povetkin's won the first 2 rounds. So this is round 3. The blood's been wiped from Joshua's nose now. And we're here for round 3 now. Like to see Joshua just use the jab more against Povetkin. But he's got to be careful. When he's throwing that jab, he's not bringing it back to his face. He's jabbing and he's leaving his side open. The right side of him is open, Joshua, to the right hand over the top. He's got to be careful because he's got a big gap there where his jab is at the moment. The right hand, there's the right hand I was talking about. There it is, the right hand. Joshua's got to bring that left hand straight back up. He's not. He's jabbing and he's bringing the jab to his waist. He's got to bring that jab up. Good combination here from Joshua, though. Got to be so careful of Povetkin, though, because he's jabbing that right hand. He's not bringing that left hand back up. He's got to bring the left hand back up, Joshua. He's got to bring the left hand up, Joshua, because that's where Povetkin's seen the gap. Joshua left hand down by his side now. And he's got a right hand. He's looking to plant the right hand, but he's got to be careful because the left hand is low. So he's giving Povetkin targets to hit. And Povetkin only needs one opportunity. Oh, left hook again! Jeez! Joshua took that one well. Povetkin's getting inside and causing Joshua problems. Left hook, right hand from Povetkin there. Povetkin slipping inside the jab and then landing big shots. Joshua's got to be so careful here. He looked very defensively open tonight. I don't know what they've been doing in camp. Povetkin is landing the big shots at the moment. Joshua's got to put Povetkin on his back foot. He really has. Because Povetkin is growing in confidence. And that right hand over the top is a problem. And Joshua's hand's getting lower and lower. And that right hand is there. It's there. It's there. The Povetkin's right hand is there to hit Joshua all night long because he's not bringing the left hand back up. The whole right hand side of Joshua is there to be nailed. Clean. Left hook there from Povetkin. Missing. Joshua using the jab to the body and a right hand from Joshua. Povetkin slipping though. Povetkin is in charge of this fight so far. Forcing Joshua onto the back foot. Looking to land that right hand, Joshua. You can see good jab there from Joshua. Flick Povetkin's head back. Povetkin marching forward. The bell goes to end. 3 rounds for Povetkin so far. The very brave thing Joshua's doing when boxing this way against Povetkin. He's got his left hand down by his side, and the right hand, it's only a matter of time. That right hand, he's not landed yet, Povetkin. He hit with a left hook. Watch again. He's switching the jab, and he's not showing it. They're not showing the clip again. Where Povetkin's able to slip inside and throw the left hook. And the thing about Povetkin, he's one of these guys that may see a gap open, and he might not take it for a round and two, and then suddenly he'll detonate that punch, and you're on the canvas. So Povetkin's very, very dangerous. And he can knock you out with the left hook or the right hand. So it's not just the right hand you've got to look out for, or the left hook. It's both hands. Right hand over the top, left hook, right hand. Good uppercut there from Joshua. Oh, Povetkin came flying back with his own left hook, though. Oh, Povetkin is cut. Povetkin cut over. It looks a nick over the right eye. That's a bad cut over the right eye. Left hook, right hand, Povetkin. So Joshua's got something now. Povetkin cut. So how does the challenger deal with this? Now he's cut. Povetkin again. Cut. Bad cut as well. Oh, he caught Joshua right hand over the top there. That left hand is a problem, though, where Joshua is. That left hand is still a problem. Even though Povetkin's cut, it's a bad cut for Povetkin, though. Left hook. Povetkin jumping in now. Joshua just measuring with the jab. Povetkin needs his round to go and not get any more injury to that eye. He's in close now with Joshua. Joshua just popping the jab on Povetkin. Tried the right hand there, but Povetkin was out of range for it. Has Joshua got Povetkin under control now? In round 4. Minutes ago in round 4. Joshua on the jab. But that left hand is still low. Good jab there from Joshua. Left hook from Povetkin. Blocked by Joshua. Joshua tried to throw a right hand there, but Povetkin's there. Again. The nose, nice. He's hit Joshua again. Blood coming from Joshua's nose again. Again, two are just looking at one another. Povetkin misses with a big swing on the right hand. Again, he's just missed Joshua with that right hand there. Oh, that blood's worse over Povetkin's eye. Both guys are bloodied. They're looking at one another. Not much is happening here, people. End of the round. Both men are bloodied. It's a rocky fight you got here, people. Not sure who won that last round, to be honest. I'd say the round was even, to be honest. Maybe, if you're going to say, I'd say just Joshua, because of the fact that I felt that Joshua landed the more cleaner work in the round. But Povetkin, you see here, inside for a nice little uppercut inside there. Povetkin, I found this round was just more missing with shots. Povetkin seems to have a plan. When Joshua throws the left hook, he throws the left hook afterwards. I don't think it's always as an attacking move. I think it's like a defensive thing. Joshua throws the left hook. Povetkin throws the left hook to make sure that Joshua doesn't come rushing in on him. So, all right, this is round 5. I'd give Joshua round 4 just because the work was a little cleaner. Round 5. Scheduled for 12 for the Unified Heavyweight Championship of the World. Carl Froch has it 38-38. I don't know how he's got it that, but okay. Just in the jab. Still got that. He's got the right hand cocked like he wants to throw the right hand on Povetkin. I think they're going to go the long way with Povetkin. Look to see him getting tired later in the fight. Oh, again, that right hand just missed Joshua's chin. Left hook there from Povetkin. He's able to get inside and under Joshua. He seems to get under Joshua's jab. Joshua, both guys have got cleaned up nicely now. The blood that was pouring in Povetkin's face is gone now. Right hand from Povetkin over the top. Joshua smart there, called him on and said yes. He acknowledged the right hand of Povetkin there. You don't want to acknowledge too many more of them. I think Joshua is seeing the Povetkin right hand though. Both Povetkin on Joshua's chest, but no work from Povetkin. Povetkin hasn't changed much from round one, to be honest. Same way. Double left hook there from Povetkin. Then a right hand, a left hook and a right hand from Povetkin there. Joshua backed up, used the jab. Just got to be careful of engaging Povetkin. Good left hook there. I think that caught Joshua's attention and Joshua touched his chin. That left hook got his attention. Double left hook there from Povetkin and a right hand. Joshua doesn't want to get engaged with Povetkin. As when Povetkin puts his foot down to engage, Joshua wants to take his foot off the gas and use the jab and box. He engaged with Povetkin, he's going to get himself seriously hurt. Povetkin's already doubling up on the left hook now. That's something that Camp Joshua needs to be looking at. He's doubling up on the left hook now. Left hook to the body from Povetkin. Stepping it up a bit more and making Joshua work more. Povetkin's just up to the pace a little bit more in this round. Just moved up a gear, Povetkin, in this round. And I'm watching Povetkin. He's got to be careful, Joshua. He really has. Good jab from Joshua there. Left hook, double left hook, and then around. So Povetkin's now throwing a double left hook to the head now and a right hand. So he's putting more punches together now. The overhand right of Povetkin is the problem. And I think if Povetkin is going to knock Joshua out, it's going to be the right hand over the top. Because he's finding Joshua and Joshua's not bringing the left hand up. That vulnerability is the right hand at the moment. The overhand right. I've been saying it because the left hand is so low. And the other thing I'm noticing about Joshua is his feet. He seems to be crossing over. He seems to be crossing his feet over. Idris Elba is in the building. Don't forget to check out www.bwtmonline.com. Okay, this is round 6. Povetkin versus Joshua for the heavyweight championship of the world. A lot of Joshua fans are probably holding their breath at the moment, wondering what the hell is going on here and why Povetkin is doing what he's doing. But he's here. The toughest challenge of Joshua's career. Joshua tried a wide left hook there. Povetkin saw it. Povetkin threw his own wide left hook. Povetkin left hook. There's a head clash there with both guys. Box on. Left hook there from Joshua. Joshua tried a wide right hand. Povetkin missed it. And an uppercut from Joshua. Joshua's got to be careful. Do not engage with Povetkin because that's where you'll get hurt. Do not engage with Povetkin. Joshua now. There he goes. Just use his shoulder there to get Povetkin off him. Joshua tying up on the inside. Not leaning Povetkin though. Povetkin throws a short left hook on the inside. Then a right hand. Povetkin is like a landmine. You just touch it in, boom, and off goes the mine. One mistake, boom. That is Povetkin for you. Right hand over top from Povetkin. Big right hand on top from again. Another uppercut. And another one. Joshua just moves out the way of that. Joshua got to be so careful here. One mistake with a good right hand or left hook from Povetkin, it could be curtains for Joshua. Be so careful. Oh, good little shot inside there from Joshua. He's engaged with Povetkin. You shouldn't do that left hook inside from Povetkin. The guys have gotten closer this round. And this is it. That's in Povetkin's territory. 1 minute to go to end the sixth. And Joshua is in Povetkin land. Danger, danger, danger. Do not engage with Povetkin. Povetkin slipping outside, slipping the jab. Is he going to come back with anything now? Slipping, ducking his head. Just waiting for him to land the overhand right or the left hook. Joshua using the jab. Povetkin slipping again, but nothing. Slipping the jab. Left hook, double left hook, missed there. Joshua moved out the way of that. Joshua with the jab. Jab from Povetkin lands. Joshua misses with a left hook and an uppercut in the inside from Povetkin. Oh, just missed the left hook there of Joshua. Povetkin just missed Joshua's chin there with a big left hook. End of the round. Joshua smiles at Povetkin. Good evening, Cairo. Hope you're well. Oh, good shot inside there from Joshua. Nice little shot inside there. I would give that round to Povetkin, to be honest. Short little right hand there was probably Joshua's best shot. Povetkin landed 4 or 5 good shots in that round. Was waiting for you to arrive. Well, I arrive now, boy. I arrive. Good evening to everybody in the room. Okay. They touch gloves, and this is round 7. Povetkin's behind by 2 points, according to Carl Froch. I don't see that. The Russians know they're going to have to win by knockout. They cannot win by points here. Joshua throws a 1-2 to the body of Povetkin. Good jab from Povetkin there. Rocked Joshua's head back. Jab from Joshua to the belly of, or the stomach of Povetkin. Close right hand over the top from Povetkin there. Another right hand over the top there from Povetkin. Joshua hasn't blocked 2 of those right hands. I don't think they're fully fledged right hands. I think they're exploratory right hands, meaning he's seen, can I put a right hand there? Yeah, I'll put it there. Can I put it again there? Yeah, I can put it there. The sort of thing that a fighter does. They're not looking to land a big shot. They're just putting the right hand to see if they can land it there. So then they do set it up later on to land the big right hand. Big right hand there from Joshua, and that hurt Povetkin. That right hand hurt Povetkin. Joshua hurt Povetkin there. Oh, big shots there. Down goes Povetkin. Wow. Povetkin falling through the ropes there. And he's up. He says he's okay. 1 minute 15 to go. Hands up. 1 minute 15 to go. That was some big shots there from Joshua. Needs to be careful though. Jab from Povetkin. Jab. And Povetkin is in trouble here. And Povetkin has been stopped. Anthony Joshua remains the heavyweight champion of the world. Let me tell you something. That was very, very, very impressive. To me, now the number 1 heavyweight in the world. That was impressive. The number 1 heavyweight in the world. How he does against Deontay Wilder with that left hand, I don't know. But that was impressive. That was very impressive. their finish was impressive. Very, very, very impressive. But up to that knockdown, that was very impressive from Povetkin. But the finish from Joshua was awesome. Very, very good from Anthony Joshua. Very good. But you can't be having your left hand low by your side against Deontay Wilder. You can't. You can't be doing that stuff. So for me, Anthony Joshua, numero uno in the heavyweight division. For me, now he's just beaten the guy that, for me, outside of Wilder, is his biggest threat. Very good performance. Well done, Anthony Joshua. Tonight for me is a graduation night. He's beaten the guy that nobody else was interested in fighting. Luis Ortiz, he beat. Wilder beat, but for me, that was a very impressive performance. Very, very, very impressive performance. Very impressive. And I said it. I said that if Joshua wins this fight, I will give him full credit. And I'm giving him full credit. Absolutely. Against Deontay Wilder, the left side, that's another thing altogether. But tonight, he fought very, very well. Very well. Very well. Yeah, you got to give him all the credit. Got to give him all the credit. That was a good right hand that started it. Big right hand, beautiful right hand. And from that right hand, Povetkin never really recovered from the right hand. When Joshua's got you hurt, he takes you out of there. That for me was his best performance of his career. The best performance of Anthony Joshua's career was that performance tonight. Let's just look at the finish here. Yeah, that was a tremendous performance. Tremendous performance. Tremendous win. Great win. There was the 1-2 did it. The right hand. That one really hurt Povetkin, that right hand. He never even recovered from that right hand that Joshua hit him with, really, to be honest. Clipped him with a beautiful right hand. Yeah, it was a tremendous performance from Joshua. The ending, beautiful. Nobody does that to Povetkin. And yeah, we know he's 39, but I'm not here going to tell you, oh, he's 39 years old, he's old. He did a tremendous performance against Povetkin. Tremendous performance. Really good. That was a very good performance. Very, very good performance. Not a guy who'd come off a 2-year layoff. You know, a guy who'd been in the top division, the top rankings for a long time. Olympic gold medalist. You know, former world champion. Povetkin was a dangerous, dangerous guy, but he had his opportunities, but just didn't take them. He had Joshua hurt. He didn't rush in though. So fair play. Joshua did the job, and that's it. Absolutely number one heavyweight, and that's it. You know, those two guys between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, they're fighting for second place now for me. The second place. Joshua and Wilder are fighting for the right to challenge Joshua now. Wilder and Fury. Wilder and Fury are fighting for the right to challenge Anthony Joshua. That's how I look at it. Because I know Wilder beat Ortiz, but Ortiz was never a world champion. Ortiz was never an Olympic champion. So I give him credit for that. Give him lots of credit for that. Lots of credit for that. There are a lot of heavyweights in the world that would not be Alexander Povetkin. I don't care when he tells me. That guy is serious, serious, serious business. He did really well. Did really well, Joshua. You know, and the other thing is, Joshua didn't have it all his own way. So fair play to him for that as well. Really did well. Really, really did well. Very good performance. That, to me, is the best performance Joshua's had since. I'm not going to say Charles Martin because Charles Martin never even bothered to fight. Um, and the Molina fight I didn't think much of. I think that performance was as impressive as the one he put on against Kevin Kingpin Johnson, personally, in terms of the way he destroyed his opponent. The finish was class. But he didn't have it all his own way. But this was a better win for me than the one he had against Klitschko. Far better performance for me. Because Povetkin actually was active. You know what I mean? So, well done. That was a very good performance. Yeah, he did well. I think for me, what confused me about that fight? What confused me about the fight for me, for Povetkin point of view, is why he didn't push the issue more. Why, when he landed a left hook or right hand and he put back Joshua back against right, why he didn't follow up with more left hooks? Why he didn't close the range down faster? I don't know why he didn't do that. Maybe he was unable to do it at 39 years old. I don't know. If there were question marks about Povetkin's stamina, maybe that's one thing. But he got hit with a tremendous right hand. He really did. If you look at his right hand, bang. Yeah, that right hand sent Povetkin back to Russia. We could call this fight uh, to Russia with love. I think we'll call that to Russia with love. Well, or to Sasha with love, maybe. I maybe call it to Sasha with love. Look at that right. Look at that. Oh Lord. Povetkin's probably so used to beating up on people, and him getting beaten up like that is something new for him. Tell you. You know, he just beat. For me, he beat a more, for me, reputable guy than Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz was never a world champion. Luis Ortiz was never an Olympic champion. But he was the bogeyman of the division, which is fair enough. But Joshua's performance tonight, for me, was cleaner than the Ortiz fight against Wilder. Um, it was still a difficult fight. There was no walk in the park like Joshua fans were saying it would be. They'd blow him out of there, because he didn't blow him out of there. Yeah, to Sasha with love. Signed AJ, Matchroom, and casual fans. Um, so where do we go from here? I think we'll do a post fight straight after this. But thank you all. Before you all go, let me show you this. If you haven't seen it already, round for round. Check this out quickly, people, before you go. These are the graphics we're showing of two of the fighters that are part of the round for round game. www.roundforroundboxing. This game will be coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. So round for round boxing in association with BWTM Sports introduce Gerald McLennan, the G-Man. So these are the graphics that I believe blow Fight Night champion out of the water. This is the G-Man, Gerald McLennan, former middleweight champion of the world. This is bit by bit how they put the fighters together. These are real life graphics for the game. Gerald McClellan, former middleweight champion of the world. There you go. Awesome graphics. Gerald McClellan, the G-Man, part of Round for Round Boxing. Got one more for you. The great Henry Armstrong, champion at featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, and he drew at middleweight. Round for Round Boxing, in association with BWTM Sports, introduce Henry Armstrong, Homicide Hank. So we revealed this to Henry Armstrong's grandson last week, and he was blown away by the graphics. Remember, BWTM Sports is the official channel for all things Round for Round Boxing. Trailers, news, interviews, the lot. Just remember, www.roundforroundboxing.com. Go to the website, check it out. More fighters to be announced soon. And don't forget to check us out, www.bwtmonline.com. Get across to our new Facebook page, BWTM Online. Give us a like, let us know where you're from, and let us know that you will listen to this broadcast tonight. Share this video, share the video, get across, share the Facebook page, and share our TV station page as well. We really appreciate you all. There you go. You like the graphics? You like the graphics? That's what it's about. The difference between an interim and a regular. The interim is that's when you wait before you fight for the title. A regular title is like the original world championship, because they have a regular and they got a super champion. So yeah. So we all know that Joshua will probably fight Dillian White at the end of next year. So we know that's probably going to happen. But we'll see. It depends if Dillian White can get past Derek Chisora. A fight I don't think needs to be made at all. Now that Manuel Shah has lost that WBA title, I think that one of the British guys should go and challenge for the WBA title, personally. So we'll be back in a minute for our post-fight show. See you soon.